Hi everyone and welcome to this English episode of Viaggi, cose e città, travels, things and cities, unusual facts of extraordinary journeys. Drum roll, letter L, Leeuwarden. Here with us we have again this fantastic guest, David.
Hello.
Who is going to talk us about this beautiful city in the Netherlands, not in Holland, because guys...
Well, Holland is usually confused with the Netherlands as the country, but actually Holland refers to a region in the Netherlands. It's the region with Amsterdam in it. Instead, I was in Leeuwarden, which is in Friesland, which is north from Holland.
Which is north. So guys,
Yes.
remember, the Netherlands is not Holland and Holland is not the Netherlands. Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, so you have been to this city in the north of the Netherlands, and why we should go there? What's there? I mean,
So I have to say Leeuwarden is a very peculiar city. So it's basically 90% of its population is students.
oh,
Yeah, because it's not a big. It's more of a town. It's not really a city. It's I would say the size of Dmshann maybe for
okay. So
people that
for those of you who does not know Dmshann, I think it's like 20,000.
Yeah, I think
people.
so. And there's like 3 universities in the city. So
Wow.
Yeah, so it's basically just students.
Okay.
Which is fun because it's full of young people. You know, it's full of pubs and clubs and everything else that you could want.
Mm-hmm. And why you said it's peculiar? What we should do? What are the fun things we should do?
Okay, great. So, first of all, there's the canals are beautiful. They go through all out the city.
Could you swim in the canals?
I did. It's not advisable for 2 reasons.
Okay.
Firstly, the water is almost always freezing because it doesn't have the best weather. Generally, the Netherlands don't have a great weather, but Friesland is. It's an exception. It's even worse, basically. It's always windy and always cloudy.
Okay, lovely.
And also, it's very polluted. So it's very disgusting water. But I swam in it anyway. And
you're still here with us?
Yeah, still losing hair from... No, I'm joking.
Okay, but I think you don't have 3 eyes up to now, so I hope...
No, I left the third at home, so for this podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like canals and riding bikes,
Riding
enjoying
bikes,
nature.
exactly.
Things.
Then, if you're into, how do you call it? The
Hiking? No.
I was going to say grass,
Okay.
Cannabis, basically. There's being the Netherlands, there is. You're more innocent than me, Rachel. You're more innocent. No, but from a cultural point of view, it's very interesting to see because people might think that in the Netherlands, you have companies that make cannabis and marijuana, but that's not true. Actually, it's. Local people grow it at home and then sell it.
It's self-made.
Yeah, they grow it at home and then they sell the marijuana to the coffee shops.
They sell it to the coffee shop.
Yes.
I see. So have you also your roommates or your flatmates, were they producing their own marijuana?
No.
No. As far as you know.
Not that I know of, yes, you're right.
Okay, so thank you very much. What about cultural shocks? Do you remember anything?
Yes, so the Dutch are very similar to Germans, but they are a bit more open, let's say, more extroverted.
More extrovert.
Yes. Although I was in Friesland, which is stereotypically known for being colder and a bit more rude. In fact, one of the things that really shocked me is, they'll say things, they'll tell you certain things, which are true, but they tell you them in a way that are...
Mean way. They're very mean.
They're very direct. And so if you're not used to it, it does seem very rude and very you might think that they hate you, but they actually don't. It's just their way of saying, I don't know.
Like you look bad, just like that.
what on earth are you wearing? Like, yeah.
Okay, that's
Stuff like
probably
that.
so. If you have like low confidence or don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, I see. And I know also that the Dutch language looks like a bit of German and English mixed a bit all together. Do you remember any words or vocabulary that you like?
I did make an effort. I tried to learn some words. And
Good.
I forgot most of them, I have to be honest. But I remember this word that took me forever to learn.
Okay.
And it's grachten.
Grachten.
Grachten. And it means canals.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so nice thing to know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write it down on my Christmas cards.
You never know, you might have to say, where's the grachten?
What's the grachten? Yeah, of course. Why not? And what about food? Apart from, marijuana, biscuits and cakes and,
Well, that's not all I ate. No, I'm joking. No.
No, Mum, I'm joking. Sorry.
No, actually, one of the things which actually is part of the cultural shock is that no one cooks at home in the Netherlands, or at least in Leeuwarden.
Oh.
Firstly, well, one reason is because everyone's a student, and
They don't have time to cook.
Students order out, or they go to McDonald's, or they buy already prepared things like the noodles that you heat up and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is actually interesting to see how it reflects on the local supermarkets, because if you go and buy, for example, some brioches or biscuits or things like that, they have a very high price compared to ours. But if you want to buy carrots, broccoli, onions and pasta even, they have a quite low price, sometimes even lower than in Italy.
Really?
Yeah, which is because it's very expensive to shop in Leeuwarden, at least. It's very expensive.
In the Netherlands as well in Belgium, they told me, or in Denmark. So
I think it's the same all over. But if you want to buy onions, then go ahead.
Go ahead with onions, potatoes and broccoli.
Yes.
You can survive with that.
Carrots as well.
Carrots.
Oh, they love their carrots because they're orange and it reminds them of the Netherlands.
You're right, the official colour, right?
That's the official colour of the country.
So have you seen all the tulips fields and...
Yes, you really get to experience that emotionally when you land. Yes, if there's good weather, which isn't a guaranteed thing, by the way.
It is like being in Britain.
I don't know. In Britain, the wind sometimes stops. Yeah, sometimes it calms down a bit.
Okay, so in the Netherlands it's even worse.
Yes,
apparently.
If I can tell you something, it's very, very strange because I was there in January.
Okay.
And it was cloudy and it was windy and but it wasn't unbearable. But then March came, spring, and the skies cleared. But the wind stayed, and it was so bloody cold. It was really cold, and it was so cold that I said to my friend, if it started to rain, I bet it would snow. And I swear to you, the next day it rained and it snowed. It snowed 3 times in a day with the sun. Like, it would be sunny, blue sky, a cloud would pass and it would be snowing, and then the cloud would go away and it was blue sky again, and it did that 3 times in a day.
Oh my god.
And it was spring. It didn't snow in the winter, it snowed in spring. So that's just to give you an idea of how terrible the weather is in the Netherlands.
So this is why there are so many windmills.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, apparently. So what did you take home from this experience?
Well, one of the things is definitely a sense of openness and a sense of, meeting new people, and because everyone was a student, so you get to meet new people and and socialize. And another thing which the Netherlands usually boast about their ecological green system, but besides from the windmills, they don't even do
sort of package.
Yeah, they don't do it. They don't
sort.
They don't sort their
waste.
garbage.
Oh.
Yeah, they just put all together, and I was shocked. That was really...
Are they going to burn it? I mean, what?
I don't know.
They're going to hide it. They're going to send it back to Italy.
Yeah, I actually asked, sorry, but where do I put plastic? Because it just didn't seem real to me that they all put the garbage in the same place. Yeah, and I couldn't believe it. They always brag about we're so green, and they don't even...
And that's not true. No.
Well, they don't.
No, we don't know, guys. We're joking. Okay. So, that's brilliant. A fun fact. So, whoever of you is from the Netherlands is watching, can you please comment on us and tell us where does the plastic go, please? Okay, so thank you very much, David, for being with us. And thank you for being with us again. And see you next time for another episode of Viaggi, cose, città. Bye! If you want to see today's episode, you can find it on my YouTube channel. If you have any curiosity or question, or you want to participate as a guest, get in touch with me on social media or by writing an email to viaggicosecittà@gmail.com. See you next week with another episode of Travel, Things and City podcast.